That just blew up this whole group of guys. They all started acting rowdy. They all started acting rude. Hello my loves, it's Zia. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, welcome. Hi, I'm Zia and this is my channel. I do a bunch of things, so I hope you guys stick around. I should probably figure out a better way to say that, but that's the way I'm saying it today. So, I just told you guys the story about my horrible, terrible nightmare about my wedding dress. It will be linked down below if you guys want to go watch that. But since I just told you that story, I figured maybe I should just tell you guys another story. So I have one from so long ago. This was middle school. It has stuck with me because those guys were really mean. Yeah, I'm just gonna get into the story and you guys can tell me what you think down below. It might be stupid, but I like listening to story times, so maybe you guys will like listening to this while you get ready or something in the morning, or well, this goes up at noon. If you're like having lunch and you want to listen to somebody just talk about nothing, here I am. Anyway, a little background. This happened back when I was in the 8th grade, so I was like, what, 13, 14? And I had just started dating this boy who was very different from me. Let's call him Frankie. Listened to different kind of music and like dressed very differently. Like, I was a little grungy, emo, rocker, like everything kind of put into one kind of person in middle school. I got called a poser a lot because like I was just doing what I wanted, but everybody thought that I was trying to be something. I'm just like, I'm not trying to be anything, I'm just being myself, and myself is a combination of all these things. So anyway, Frankie was I think he was Mexican and Filipino. I had a crush on him for a little while, and it turned out that he liked me too. So our friends kind of set us up together, and then like I hadn't dated anybody during the 8th grade yet. He wasn't my first boyfriend. My first boyfriend was when I was in the 7th grade. But ever since the 7th grade, I hadn't dated anybody. So this was the first time, and it was getting really close to the end of the year. And the only time we ever got to see each other was at school. My mom never let me go anywhere with friends. She was very strict and I almost never got to go anywhere. This was one of the times where my friends and I just wanted to go to the movies. It was me, oh god, I have to come up with names for them, Sarah and Carol. So Sarah, Carol, and I decided that we want to go to the movies. And I finally get my mom to say yes to us going to the movies. And the day that we want to go to the movies, it turns out that there isn't really anything that we really want to see. So we go to the movies and we actually buy a ticket for some movie that I don't even remember what it was. We were just messing around in the movie theater, acting loud like I really shouldn't have been. I remember we were in a theater that only had stairs on one side, and we had chose to sit on the wall side. We were all just talking and everything, not interested in the movie at all. And there weren't a lot of people here at this point either. I'm surprised. It must have been a really movie. We were sitting all the way at the wall and we start to leave. I guess we were gonna go to the bathroom or go try to see a different movie because the one that we were watching was no good. I don't know. I decided, hey, instead of walking through the aisle like a normal person, I'm just gonna jump over all of these seats. So I start hopping over each seat, and we were like really high up in the theater, so I just started climbing over every single one all the way down until I got to the bottom, and my friends followed me. We got a lot of attention because we were not acting like normal people should inside a movie theater. This is not good movie theater etiquette. Etiquette. Do not do what I did, because that was just so dumb and really disruptive and very rude. Bad past Zia. Very, very bad. We're in the little hallway of the theater, about to leave the door to go into the rest of the hallway, you know what I mean? We all know how theaters are laid out. And there's a group of guys who look to be around our age, and they had seen us, I guess, acting crazy, and came over to talk to us. I think there was like 4 or 5 of them, and there was only 3 of us. They all kind of like picked one and started talking, and I had just started dating Frankie, so I wasn't trying to talk to any other guys. And one comes up to me and he says, "So what's your name?" And me thinking I was all badass, and I looked right up to him, and he was quite a bit taller than me. I looked right up to him, smiled, and said, "None of your business." And at first, like, I looked so polite and like really, really nice, I guess. He didn't really get it, and he said, "Wait, what?" And I said, "None of your business." That just blew up this whole group of guys. They all started acting rowdy. They all started acting rude. I had never heard somebody call somebody else dusty at this point before, and this was like 11 years ago. So first time I ever heard somebody use the word dusty as an insult. Yeah, they all like started talking shit about like our shoes and stuff, and it was just like, what the hell? I heard a lot of that, but I didn't hear anybody call me fat or ugly, so I don't know, whatever. I wasn't expecting that. This is the first time that I had been approached by somebody and I was just like, no, go away. They were like really, really rude. I was rude first, but like, oh my god, you turn a guy down and he just goes nuts. And then they start throwing their garbage at us. They all had popcorn and like candy and stuff with them. Thank god there were no drinks, because I'm sure one of those would have gotten thrown at me too. I was getting really angry because I had never been like treated that way by total freaking random strangers. So I was like, oh, what are you gonna do? Like, don't be a bitch. Like, what? Just throwing garbage? You're garbage. They literally walked away. That was like the end of that. And I was like, maybe we should just like stay in here for a little bit before going out there, because I don't know where they are and I don't want to meet them outside. We stayed in that movie theater room for about maybe another 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and we left and we were walking around in the movie theater and didn't see anybody. They never came back up, so I don't know if they like left completely. The next day I go to school and Frankie tells me that, what did I name them? Carol and Sarah? I don't even remember what names I chose for them, but Carol and Sarah had told him that I was talking to these guys and hitting on them and like flirting back and forth. And so he broke up with me. I was like, no, I didn't do that. They blew up and started acting crazy because I'm the one who told them that my name wasn't any of their business. I turned one down and that's why they started acting crazy. Sarah and Carol lied and told Frankie that I was flirting with a bunch of guys at the movie theater. And it was like, well, whatever then. I got over it real quick. And it was just rude. Like, first I get harassed by these guys at the movie theater, and then girls who are supposed to be my friends lie. I think Sarah really had a thing for Frankie because they ended up dating in high school. I think, are they together now? Are they married? If they are together, then I hope they're happy. That was my little story time. I don't know if this was any fun, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you have not already, because I would love to have you as part of my tiny little growing YouTube family, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.